This video will be a country comparison between Jamaica and Fiji. Jamaica is the fourth largest country in the Caribbean. It has a population of 2.7 million people. Jamaica was at first a Spanish colony. Then in 1655 was taken over by the English, and in 1707 became a British colony. Then in 1962 it was granted its independence. Fiji is a small island in the South Pacific Ocean, close to Australia. It has a small population of only 881,000 people. It was a British colony from 1874 to 1970. Jamaica has experienced no recent wars, but the country has experienced an unrest in 2010 when the military and police in Kingston participated in an armed conflict with the cartels in Kingston. Unlike Fiji, which has experienced no recent wars or unrest. Jamaica has a wider range of minerals than most other countries in the Caribbean. Limestone is the dominant mineral in Jamaica. Others include aluminium, mineral fuels, marble, gold, clay, salt, sand, gravel, and silicon sand. Fiji's mineral industry mainly produces gold, cement, silver, and is also involved in offshore mining. Their main exporters are the US, the UK, and Asian countries such as China and Japan. Arable land, when translated from the Latin word arabilis, means land that can be plowed. For Jamaica, according to the World Bank, when it was last measured in 2011, was 11.8%. For Fiji, according to the World Data Atlas from 2013, was 9.0%. Because of Jamaica's geographical location, it is prone to natural disasters such as floods, earthquakes, landslides, and droughts. Fiji, like Jamaica, because of its geographical location, also experiences natural disasters such as cyclones, floods, droughts, earthquakes, and tsunamis. Jamaica and Fiji alike are both island countries, therefore they don't share borders with any other country. Jamaica has an unemployment rate of 12.9% and a poverty rate of 13.7%. Fiji has an unemployment rate of only 7.9%, but a poverty rate of 31%. Jamaica and Fiji have one dominant race, and very few extremely rich households, so in that sense, there is no inequality, or there's very little inequality. But for Jamaica and Fiji, most of their inequality lies in the gender-based sector. Gender inequality in these countries happen because of tradition. Women are expected to do the more traditional jobs, like raising their children, while the men bring in the house's income. Jamaica has an average life expectancy of 73 years and an infant mortality rate of 13 deaths per 1,000 infants. Jamaica has an average healthcare expenditure per capita of $266 US. Fiji has a life expectancy of 69 years, 10.7 infant deaths per 1,000, and an average healthcare expenditure of $204 US. Jamaica has a HDI ranking of 94, a GDP per capita of 5,289.97, and a GNI per capita of 8,490. Fiji has an HDI ranking of 91, within 5 ranks of Jamaica, a GDP per capita of 4,375.41, and a GNI per capita of 7,590. Crime in Jamaica is a very big problem. Police officers carry bulletproof vests and bullet-resistant helmets. They arm themselves with Glock 17 pistols and M16 rifles for daily patrol. In 2011 alone, there were 1,133 murders in Jamaica and 1,333 shootings. Police officers find themselves in shootouts almost on a daily basis. The shootouts happen between the gangs and the cartels. The cartels want to control key areas where they can grow and manufacture their products, like drugs, and where they will be able to stash weapons. The gangs in Jamaica are ruthless. They recruit kids as young as 12 years old and carry machine guns. Police officers in Fiji do not find themselves fighting as tough as a war as the police officers in Jamaica. In Fiji, there were 26 reported murders in 2012. But where the real problem lies with crime in Fiji is in the number of thefts. There were 7,321 reported thefts in 2012. This is because of the sheer number of tourists that come every year. Since the poverty rate is so high in Fiji, the tourists offer an easy target for the poorest of the poor trying to make a quick buck. In conclusion, Jamaica and Fiji are two different countries that are very much alike in some areas, but very different in others, such as government. The government of Fiji is stable and a lot less corrupt than the government of Jamaica. The government of Jamaica is said to be corrupt in some areas, such as the police force. The police force was so corrupt that in 2009 there was talks of the police force being disbanded. In Jamaica, the current situation remains stable, but very unpredictable, with shootouts and attacks having taken place at any time and anywhere. But where the two countries are very similar is with tourism. Jamaica and Fiji are island countries which get most of their money from tourism. In that sense, they are very similar. In others, not so much. Thanks for watching.